Hello, this is Joe. Here are the ingredients for today's recipe. We have shredded cheddar cheese, onion, chopped tomatoes, green onions, peppers, salt, sour cream, shiitake mushroom, and roasted bell pepper, and diced potatoes. We also have our crust for the quiche. And here in this bowl are scrambled eggs. We also going to need some olive oil to saute some of these ingredients. Let's get started. Okay, what we're going to do is saute all the aromatics. Oh, but before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and fry this diced potato for a little bit just to give it a head start cooking. Then we'll go ahead and start sauteing the aromatics and the rest of the ingredients. Okay, while the potato is cooking, let's go ahead and incorporate the rest of the ingredients. We have the cheese and the sour cream. Mix that directly into the, oh, pardon the noise. Sometimes I get clumsy. But we're going to incorporate all these three ingredients: scrambled eggs, sour cream, and shredded cheese. Now, my chicken just started laying eggs, so these eggs are actually much smaller than the normal average store-bought eggs. So what I have here is 1.5 dozen, and it might not be enough because of the size of the eggs. So if I feel like I need to add some more, I'll just go ahead and scramble some more. We'll go ahead and add the shiitake mushroom. You know, you don't have to stick to the type of ingredients that I have here. If you don't have shiitake mushroom, use whatever mushroom you have available. Okay, so we're going to allow this to cook. Let's go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of salt in it. This is approximately a teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to take about a pinch or two of that salt and season our potato and mushroom. Let's go ahead and add the onion and the peppers. Add another pinch of salt in there, and we're going to put a lid on it to allow it to steam. Okay, let's go ahead and check the potato for doneness. My main objective for sauteing all these ingredients is to make sure that my potato are pre-cooked, nice and tender. There you go. So that when I incorporate it with the eggs, all I have to do is bake the eggs and not worry about my potato might not be well done. So here, here's the rest of the ingredients. We're going to add our green onion. It smells so good. Something about onion and bell pepper with mushroom. It's just got the aroma that's so irresistible to me. So this is done. We are going to turn it off. Okay, so let's go ahead and incorporate all of the sauteed ingredients and continue mixing it, because as you know that these ingredients are kind of hot and we don't want to cook the eggs right away. So the last ingredients I'm putting in, because of its color, I do it last. The tomato and the roasted bell pepper. I just don't want my quiche to turn out pinkish or reddish in color too much. It probably will still bleed a little, but it will not be too much. Okay, so we got all of that incorporated. We are going to pour this in our baking dish. I'm not going to fill this all the way up because, as you know, eggs do rise, and so I'm gonna put about that much for now. Okay, so here they are. Okay, in the middle I garnished it with my homemade pickled jalapeno. That is an option. Okay, you don't have to put that if you don't care for anything that's spicy. But that little bit of jalapeno there tends to cut through the richness of the quiche, and so I put that there for whoever wants a bit of spice. Okay, so that's an option. I have the oven preheating on 375 degrees. Soon as it's ready, we'll go ahead and stick in the oven, allow this to bake until the mixture is well set, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here are our quiche. As you can see, it's nice and firm. We're going to allow this to cool off a bit. Very, very hot right now. We just pulled it out of the oven. Okay, so here's our quiche. As you can see, I served it with my homemade salsa. Don't have to be homemade. You could just have a store-bought salsa to go with it, to kind of spice it up if you like a little bit of heat with your quiche.